Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Pagey here once again with another video, and this is revolving around that Batman vs Superman exclusive scene thing that we saw earlier today that was aired with Gotham. Speaking of Gotham, it actually wasn't that bad of an episode. It's actually starting to get half decent, so I might start doing videos on it again if I can be bothered. But anyway, about that Batman vs Superman scene, there's been a lot of conjecture over the internet whether it is real or whether it is actually taking place in a dream/nightmare. So we'll be going through that and also talking about some other theories that people are talking about, but I'm going to go through my theory first on what is taking place in this scene and like whether it's in a dream or it's actually in real life. Now, going through my theory, I think it actually is taking place in a dream/nightmare just due to what's actually happening and the surrounds of what Batman is experiencing. So obviously in Batman vs Superman, one of the themes is that Superman's being like labeled as like a god, or as other people are calling it, a false god. So what I think is going to happen in this scene is that there will be a fight. This is what's going to actually happen in the movie. I think there might be a scene where Batman encounters Superman for the first time and is able to see what Superman is capable of. Now, I know that Bruce Wayne technically has seen what Superman is capable of because he was in Metropolis when Superman fought Zod, and obviously the Wayne building did fall down. So technically he does know what Superman's capable of, but I think it's more up close, and I think it's going to be an actual Batman vs Superman fight at the beginning. So Batman will either be knocked out or maybe just later that day, maybe he's obviously nursing some wounds from versing Superman. He will have this nightmare, and it's basically a flash forward. It almost looks like post-apocalyptic, as if like everything's run down, society is broken, and basically everything's gone to shit. And I think this is going to be basically what Bruce Wayne is having a nightmare about or dreaming about. It's going to be Superman if he does become this god that everyone is treating him like. If he does become like the ruler of planet Earth, what would happen? And I think this makes sense with all the soldiers wearing like the Superman like insignia or the badge, whatever you want to call it, on their arms, on their uniforms, and they're like Superman soldiers. And then you have all these prisoners and stuff, which are probably people that are going against what Superman wants. So I think this is obviously some form of nightmare that Bruce Wayne is having about the potential things that Superman could do if he was evil. Like, we know that he isn't evil, but the other people in this movie don't. Like, Batman doesn't know that Superman doesn't have good intentions. Like, he might think he has bad intentions. That's what a lot of people do think. Now, some other theories that are going around is that this is one of the more weird ones, that Superman is actually Bizarro, and I was like, no. Like, that, as soon as I can, I was like, no. Like, if you want, you can dream about it if you want to. Like, Batman's having a dream, but when it comes down to it, it's too much to explain in this movie. Like, they can have this nightmare scene because it's easy to understand for the regular viewer. It's easy for my dad to go into and watching, okay, I know what's happening. Batman's a bit skeptical on Superman's intentions and whether he's good or evil, and this is like the future that he can see if Superman does become this leader that is like possibly impending in this universe. But if they introduce Bizarro, then they have to introduce what Bizarro does, how Bizarro can actually make himself look like Superman and stuff like this. It's too much to go on, especially when you have Wonder Woman in this movie. You have also, obviously, you got Batman in this. You have Lex Luthor. You have all the Zod stuff going on, and then you're also meant to have like Cyborg appear as well as Aquaman. There's too much stuff going on in this movie, and along with that, there'll be too much stuff. I think they have the right amount of stuff at the moment because this movie's probably going to go for around 2.5 hours. But if they include that, which is the Bizarro storyline, too much, way too much. I think the Zod thing is going to lead more to a Doomsday thing, or maybe something else just to find out something about Superman. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to speculate too much about it because it actually can end up ruining the movie for you. But I just want to get my opinion on this scene that came out. Leave your opinions in the comment section below. What do you think it is about? I think I'm correct. Feel free to criticize or critique my theory, and whether you think I'm wrong, whether you think I'm right, what do you think I should change about my theory to make it even more right. And yeah, so leave a like if you enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys later. The new trailer for Batman vs Superman comes out in about a day and a half time, so I'll be doing videos on that. But yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.